Welcome back. Today, hey, Ratatouille. Alright, this is a family friendly version. Hasn't got some of the stuff that the kids don't like and hasn't got stuff my wife doesn't like. Okay, we need an onion. I'm going to peel it just like so. Nice and simple. I'm going to cut it in half, then into quarters. And what we want is just a basic rough chop. We want there to be a bit of body to these onions. They will cook down, they will sweeten up considerably. Got them cut up. I'm going to put those into a baking tray, a baking pan with a little bit of olive oil. And now we want our green capsicum, as we call them here in Australia. Overseas they call them bell peppers. We want to cut these up into just manageable size pieces. You don't want to cut them up too fine, you don't want to cut them up too large. So you can sit here and watch me cut a capsicum. Now this family friendly version excludes some of the ingredients that kids don't like or don't really like to get their mouths around. We don't use artichoke hearts in this one. And if you're doing a niçoise, you would use a bunch of olives as well. That is a ratatouille niçoise. Alright, we're just about done with these. Make sure you take out the pith and the seeds. I'm going to put these into our roasting pan as well. We want zucchini. 2 zucchini in this instance. We're going to cut them lengthways. And then we're going to dice those up into about 1/2 inch thick pieces. Just like so. This is so easy to do. The first time I actually cooked this, it was for a barbecue and I cooked it on the barbecue and it worked out great. Alright, all the zucchini into your cooking vessel. You can do this in a pot if you wish on the stove. We want 1 eggplant. And again, we're going to cut those into manageable size pieces. Just like that. We're going to slice off some rounds and then we're going to basically quarter those. We want them manageable and we want them to cook fairly evenly. Not traditional in Ratatouille, it's my recipe, don't forget. Some quartered little button mushrooms adds a really nice different tangent to the flavour of this dish. We want some tomato. I'm only using 2 tomatoes in this instance. A Roma or Italian tomato would be better. Couldn't find those, they're not in season at the moment. So we're just going to cut those into 6 pieces. So in half and then into thirds, just like so. And we're going to put those in. Just for a different balance of blanched, or in this case actually steamed, some little carrots, and that'll add another sweetness. Now it's time for our herbs. We use onion flake, we use garlic powder, we use white and black pepper, we use some thyme, we use some parsley and some basil. Just use the dried herbs. They will absorb a lot of moisture while this is cooking. They'll soften right up. And now we want some baby capers. This is probably the only exclusion to being kid friendly. Some kids like them, some kids don't. And this is just vegetable stock powder. And just sprinkle that over the top. This is going to work to be our salt, but it has a much deeper flavour. Plus, if you've got vegetable stock powder, very quick and easy to make veggie stock. Here I am, I'm pouring in about a cup, maybe a cup and a half of just chicken stock. And there's my black pepper going in. And this dish is really simple and easy to cook. Put everything into your oven pan. We're going to loosely cover it with some foil. That's going to keep some of the steam in. Help it cook a little bit quicker. You could put a lid on it, not necessary. And for this meal, I had some leftover tortillas. I've cut them into quarters. wrapping those in foil and putting those in the oven at the same time. They're just going to help sop up the sauce later on. We just pack them up into a little envelope like so and throw them into the oven. Okay, we're about an hour and a half in. I'm sprinkling over some Parmesan cheese just to give it that nice cheesy factor. There we go. Check your stock level. If the stock's gone down a little bit, if some of it has evaporated, just top it up a little bit. Won't hurt. And now it's time to throw that back in the oven again until your eggplant and zucchini just soft enough to put a skewer through. There we go. All cooked. I'm serving it up. There's my little tortillas on the side. Super easy to make. Thank you so much for watching this meal. Thank you for my subscribers. Try and make this at home. It is super simple. Uses one pan, one chopping board, one knife. Thanks for watching again. Hit that subscribe button and I will catch you next time. Bye.